I saw a particular post online of somebody talking about how her mom was sick and diabetic, and she had a diabetic foot. I looked at myself and, you know, it took me down memory lane when my mom was sick. She had a diabetic foot, and it is an experience that, unless if you experience it, unless if you were there, unless if you went through it, you would never understand it. Unless if you lived through that kind of experience, either as the direct victim or um a caregiver, you would never ever understand. You know, when I looked at that picture, I tasted the smell of the injury. I looked at that picture and everything I had forgotten came back to me. You had to be there. It is not a story. You have to experience it. You have to have gone through it before you will understand what that lady is going through. The smell alone, a gangrened foot, how that particular thing smells, how it smells. Ha! Hey, it is only love for the person that you are taking care of that will sustain you in that particular time. Because I remember every little thing. I remember that 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 feeling. You are living together, as in it is not what if they are telling you this thing as a story, you might not understand. If somebody else is telling you this particular thing as a normal story, say, okay, oh, this is a story that I'm telling you, you will not understand. It is something that is supposed to be experiential. You are supposed to experience it. You're supposed to have lived through it for you to know the kind of situation that lady is in. And my heart sincerely goes out to her, because I remember my own time. I remember my own time. You will be buying drugs. It will be as if you are just buying drugs. You will be doing all sorts of things. They will be soaking it in hot water, just like they soak normal injury. It will not work. You will do everything in the books, because what is actually going on is that you are no longer dealing with an injury. What you are dealing with is a totally diabetic situation. No matter how much you try, if the blood sugar cannot be controlled, you are wasting your time. That injury will continue to get worse and worse and worse. And at the end, just like my mom, they will have to amputate the leg. And once it happens to you one time, in fact, it's like a countdown, because after that surgery, after all those things, my mom never remained the same until she died. So seeing that particular thing brought memories back, countless memories of the hospital visits, of everything we tried. We prayed, we did everything, but at the end, they had to cut the leg off. And it was just such an experience. They no dey tell am her story. If they dey tell am her story, you no go understand. You will not understand. It has to be your experience for you to grasp the full implication of such an experience, for you to know what it is like. Hey, that time my eyes, I saw things, and I have not really recovered from that experience. I've not recovered. And part of the reasons why I have not recovered from my mom's death is because of the memories of that thing. Her death wasn't just straightforward. Over the course of maybe 8 to 10 years, I suffered. I suffered. In fact, it was even easier for them to amputate the leg. It was the situations that came with the amputation that caused problems for me, because we had to be hospitalized multiple times. We had to go through a whole lot. We had to spend money. I had to be there for her. In fact, I had to lose an admission that I got much earlier that time. That was why I had to go to school later, much later, because the admission I got at that time was lost because I missed exams, I missed tests, I did a lot just to see that my mom is fine. But at the end, I had to lose her. But take care of the solution to the problem is take care of yourself. You know, if you are predisposed to it, to diabetics, take care of yourself. Monitor your blood sugar, eat properly, eat balanced diet, so that you be healthier.